Have you ever wondered if someone's self-confidence is actually a red flag? Join us as we reveal the 6 subtle early warning signs that might indicate you're dealing with a narcissistic personality before it's too late. The last 2 ways are the biggest red flags. Number 1. Exaggerated self-importance. Exaggerated self-importance is a prominent early warning sign of narcissism that reveals the intricate architecture of the narcissistic personality. At its core lies a grandiose self-concept that elevates the individual above their peers, fueled by an insatiable hunger for recognition and admiration. Narcissists often see themselves as exceptional, deserving of privileges and accolades that surpass those of others. This belief weaves a narrative of superiority, positioning them as protagonists in their own story, while others merely play supporting roles. This exaggerated self-importance is accompanied by a fervent desire for validation. Narcissists crave continuous admiration and attention, as it reaffirms their perceived exceptionalism. Their interactions become a stage where they demand applause, and any perceived lack of recognition can be met with frustration or disdain. Recognizing the signs of exaggerated self-importance is crucial. Their relentless pursuit of recognition can overshadow genuine connections and manipulate those around them. By understanding their need for constant admiration, you empower yourself to set boundaries and foster relationships built on authenticity rather than the shallow foundation of ego stroking. Stepping away from their spotlight allows you to reclaim your own sense of self-worth, free from the shadows of their grandiose illusions. Number 2. Constant need for attention. A telling early sign of narcissism is the unquenchable thirst for attention. This insatiable appetite for validation is the cornerstone of the narcissistic personality, driving their behaviors and interactions. Narcissists thrive on being the center of attention, using their charisma and charm to draw others into their orbit. They seek out situations where they can bask in the spotlight, feeding off the admiration and recognition they receive. This constant need for attention can manifest in various ways, from dominating conversations to showcasing achievements. They may interrupt or redirect discussions to ensure the focus remains on them. Social media platforms become a stage where they meticulously curate their image to garner likes and comments. The craving for attention isn't just a fleeting desire, it's a fundamental aspect of their identity. Beneath their charismatic facade lies an underlying insecurity that drives them to seek validation at every turn. Number 3. Sense of entitlement. A crucial early warning sign of narcissism is the pervasive sense of entitlement that colors the narcissist's worldview. This trait is like a prism through which they perceive interactions and relationships, often distorting the balance of give and take. Narcissists believe they are inherently deserving of special treatment, often expecting others to cater to their needs without reciprocity. This entitlement stems from an inflated self-view, where they consider themselves exceptional and above the rules that apply to others. This entitlement can manifest in various ways. From expecting constant attention to demanding preferential treatment, they prioritize their own desires above the well-being of those around them. Their sense of entitlement extends to their interactions, where they may expect praise and admiration without earning it. Understanding that their sense of entitlement is a projection of their own insecurities allows you to establish boundaries that safeguard your own well-being. Stepping away from their sphere liberates you from the cycle of catering to their demands, enabling you to foster relationships that are rooted in mutual respect and genuine connections. Number 4. Difficulty handling criticism. One revealing early sign of narcissism is the narcissist's difficulty in handling criticism. This trait exposes the underlying fragility of their ego, and their response to criticism offers a glimpse into the intricate workings of their personality. Criticism, even constructive, often triggers a defensive reaction from narcissists. Their immediate response may involve deflecting blame, becoming defensive, or outright rejecting the feedback. This defensive stance shields their fragile self-image from any perceived threat. This struggle with criticism is rooted in their fear of being exposed or confronted with their own shortcomings. It highlights their inability to acknowledge any form of imperfection, as it clashes with their grandiose self-view. By understanding that their defensive response is a mechanism to protect their ego, you can navigate their behavior with a focus on your well-being. Stepping away from the cycle of defending their ego empowers you to prioritize relationships built on open communication and mutual respect, where constructive criticism is embraced rather than met with resistance. Number 5. Jealousy and envy. A revealing early sign of narcissism is the presence of jealousy and envy that simmers beneath the surface. These emotions unveil the complexities of the narcissistic personality and their relentless need for validation. Narcissists harbor jealousy and envy towards those they perceive as threats or rivals. They struggle to witness others' successes or attention, feeling overshadowed by anyone who threatens their self-perceived exceptionalism. Their jealousy often stems from an inherent competition for attention and admiration. They believe that the spotlight should perpetually shine on them, and anyone diverting that attention becomes a target of their negative emotions. Number 6. Shifting blame. A telling early sign of narcissism is the narcissist's propensity to shift blame onto others. This behavior offers a revealing glimpse into their intricate personality dynamics and their aversion to accountability. Narcissists find it challenging to accept responsibility for their actions, especially when those actions lead to negative outcomes. Instead of acknowledging their mistakes, they redirect blame onto others, often portraying themselves as victims of circumstances or the actions of those around them. This shifting of blame is rooted in their desire to protect their self-image and preserve their sense of superiority. By deflecting responsibility, they avoid confronting their own shortcomings and vulnerabilities. Recognizing this red flag empowers you to approach interactions with clarity. Understanding their reluctance to accept blame allows you to navigate their behavior with a focus on your well-being. Stepping away from their cycle of blame shifting enables you to foster relationships built on open communication and mutual accountability, where mistakes are acknowledged and addressed rather than deflected onto others. If you're struggling with narcissistic abuse, please see the link in the description to get some help. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more information on how to fight narcissistic abuse. We recommend the video on how to recognize a narcissist next.